Good morning. It is the first time we are stepping into Illinois, and got about 2 hours until quitting time. Literally just walking away from the truck, so picked a spot at random, and pretty much today's going to be is just, well, what we do every day. Just try to locate a gobbler. Morning. It is the first morning here in Illinois, and it is a crystal calm morning. There's supposed to be hardly any wind today, so that's a good thing. There's a very slight chance of some rain first thing this morning, and I felt a couple of light drops, but it's supposed to be minimal. So hopefully we can walk in here and find a bird. Where I was scouting all day yesterday, I did not see nor hear anything that looked like a turkey lived there, period. No tracks, no scratchings, no droppings, no feathers, no nothing. So we relocated last night. Hopefully we will be able to find a bird today. Alright, we got a bird gobbling. He's gobbled 3 times now. So we got up and went after that bird that was gobbling. He just gobbled again. There's a valley right here. It sounds like he might be up on that ridge top. Or maybe just on the back side of it. Ease our way on down in here and hope he'll gobble again and I can get a better pinpoint of just where he's at. Sounds like there might be more than one, and they are fired up, man. But they are a long ways off. I was hoping they'd gobble again on their own. I knew I should have moved sooner. Those birds have gone quiet. Well, it's another morning here in Illinois, and it is raining quite a bit. Right now it's not coming down that bad, but it's supposed to come down at about 7 o'clock. Sunrise is 6:09 or something. So I don't really like that, but I have some birds roosted. Or at least a bird. I'm pretty certain I know right where he's at. He gobbled pretty good last night. So I'm going to try and get in there and hope that I'm close enough to him that if he gobbles, I can make a play. Yeah, that's about what we're hoping for. So. Morning, guys. It is the third morning here in Illinois. It's supposed to be a perfect day today. It is crystal calm right now. A little on the chilly side, but that's good. And it's supposed to get up to like 70 degrees today, so it should be a great day. Yesterday we got rained out. I hunted for about 2 hours in the morning, and then the rain really started coming down, so I spent the rest of the day driving around in my truck. Did not hunt much of yesterday. So today, hopefully, we will hear a bird gobble. That's the goal every day, hear a bird gobble. So. Did y'all hear that? We got one goblin, and he's not far. Morning, guys. I'm not sure what morning it is, to be honest, as far as number of days here in Illinois, but we are still in Illinois. Last night I put a bird to bed, sort of. It was a long way off when it gobbled, so I'm not entirely sure where it's at. So the plan is to get up kind of close to where I think it is, get up on a high point, and hope he gobbles this morning. We got birds. Several. Well, that was an exciting morning to say the least. I'm trying to loop around on these birds, but I don't know if it's gonna work or not. He's got 2 or 3 hens at least. And I'm worried that those hens aren't laying eggs. It's about 9:30. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm down here in this creek bottom. I'm going to go work up to where those birds kind of were heading. Sit down and call for half an hour to an hour. I know he's in here somewhere. Alright, so this is going to be my last good day here in Illinois. My permit ends tomorrow, or my tag ends tomorrow. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain all day. So realistically, today is the last day to get it done. We did not put a bird to bed last night. I was in there waiting for him to come to bed just so I could roost him. Didn't think I was where he was going to be roosted. I was wrong. He ended up showing up just before fly up popped me and took off running and putting. So not a good situation I'm walking into, especially not on the last day. But it is what it is. We'll make the best of it. Alright, we got a bird goblin. It sounds like they've worked away. Just judging by the scratching in the leaves. I want to get closer to this sled, but I'm afraid that if I do, they'll pick me out. And they won't be in range. Alright, I'm going to leave the cameras here. And see if I can't snoop up a little bit closer. sometimes you just gotta go to them. There were turkeys there than I thought. That's a steep hill that he just started to fall down. Well, I've said it before, and I'll probably say it again. This self-filming thing is no joke. And when you're trying to do everything by yourself, be the cameraman, be the shooter, be the caller, sometimes things just don't happen the way that you want them to happen. Batteries die, you turn cameras off, cameras turn themselves off, you know, just all kinds of stuff happen. So, with this guy here, I'm not sure, I haven't checked any of the footage yet, so I don't know where things went wrong. But anyway, this bird was gobbling this morning, go in after it, and it's just, I don't know if you can tell, but right behind me here is a steep drop off. And he was down the ridge a little ways from where we're at now, but right on the edge of that steep drop off. Gobbled okay on the limb, pretty good on their limb. Not as good as yesterday, but pretty good. And I got down there close to where he was at, and this morning I said, you know what, I'm just going to be more aggressive than I have been, and I feel like that's been my holdup. And sometimes it's the camera, sometimes it's the terrain, or like these leaves are really crunchy, and you know, I just didn't feel like I could get that close. Well, this morning I said, you know what, today's really the last good weather day, we're going to push it. And if I bumped the bird, well, at least I tried, you know. So I really pushed it, got pretty tight to him, and he was at, I don't know, 45 yards. But he was just over this little rise, and I couldn't see him. And I'm like, man, I just need to get up just a little bit more. For whatever reason, they weren't coming up, and I could tell he had some hens with him, but they just weren't coming up on top. So I had to go after him. So I took off my vest, got down on my hands and knees, and as I was crawling up there, I was just lightly clucking and purring and scratching the leaves every time I would take a couple steps as I was crawling. And I come up to a little tree. I'm looking around the tree and I see a turkey head, and I'm like, that head doesn't look right. It looks red. It was a gobbler. But I'm like, hold off, don't shoot that one. I'm looking closer at it, and it finally gets to where I can see it, and it's got a little sticky outy beard, and I'm like, okay, so we're not going to shoot that one. I'm pretty certain there was another bird in here, long beard. And saw this guy's fan, and I'm like, yeah, that's the one. And he was 20 yards from me at that point. And when I saw his fan, he put his fan down, and I lost track of him because he was behind this tree. Well, he gobbled 2 more times, and when he gobbled the first time, I thought I had heard it out of my right ear. So I'm looking right, thinking another bird had snuck in on us, because I was calling a lot, and it's possible another bird could have snuck in. So I'm looking hard to my right, and gobbles again. I'm like, no, he's just still right there in front of me. And so I moved my head back, and he's just standing right there looking at me, and I'm like, well, it's now or never. Pull the gun up real quick, take the shot. And then he fell all the way down this ridge, cliff, whatever you want to call it. And it's steep, and he went all the way to the freaking bottom. So he ended up losing a lot of his feathers. Sorry, buddy. Still a pretty bird, even if you're missing half your feathers.